Hi everybody and welcome to this final round playthrough for Master Division of the Bryson DeChambeau 9-hole cup. This is free to play balls only, Kingmakers and Berserkers and even one Navigator. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up if you are enjoying the content. Hole number 1 we do have a form of send it win, so it is going to be Berserker. 5.8 bars top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left. Stretch out, find the position, yellow ring touching the rough on the left. Then we are adjusting max plus 10. Max plus 10, be careful, you will adjust off the cliff, so just adjust as accurately as you can. Once done, push back up to max, straight push up. Then we are going to go with full curl to the left and looking like 3 to 4 rings of overpower. You may need to just change that depending how much wind push you're going to get. If you have more tailwind, obviously reduce the overpower slightly. Minor great right, but this is still going to be absolutely fine. Also tested with great left and perfect, all working out absolutely brilliantly. Because we're hitting a great right, we do come in on the right hand side, but still parks up very nicely on the fringe for an easy end bringer. Eagle. I'd play that one max top spin. Hole number 2, we do have hole in one here, which I do believe is going to be another must drop in Master. Set up, blue ring touching the fringe, there we see at plus 9 yards. 6 bars backspin, 3 bars side spin to the right. Don't worry about the ball guide, just find your landing position there with the Guardian. Adjustment here, max plus 30. Max plus 30, I'm doing 10 rings first. Then going to push the rest, otherwise the tree and the cliff is in the way. Can use a Centurion here to reduce the wind if you want to, but I've dropped this both with Kingmaker and Centurion. Finally, half wall curl to the right. Half wall curl. So edge of the ball, halfway into the adjustment ring on the right. Hitting perfect, and it bounces. Second bounce just pin high, taking the slope and rolling beautifully for a hole in one on hole number 2. On we go to hole number 3, and again we do have send it wind here. Obviously if you do have a top spin boost ball, most likely you are going to get to the green, but in the interest of keeping this free to play, I'm going to show you an approach with Berserker. Stretch out, bullseye, just touching the top of the bunker, then add spin. 5.8 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right. If you have more top spin, don't go with it because you may well get a glitch roll, especially in higher winds. Max plus 5 is the adjustment, and then pushing back up to max, and then we are going with 1 ball curl to the right, no overpower. Try and hit perfect, which we do. Minor great left, minor great right should still be fine, and the idea is we just bounce here and roll very nicely towards the end of the fairway. Like I said, no more topspin than that. You may well get a glitch roll, end up in the rough. Second shot, going to use the thorn, and we're going to count up rings from min. So find your position there and push up, count the number of rings until the ball guide is going to the front edge of the hole. So there is 5, there is looking like 9 or 10 rings from min. Ball guide to hole, no spin. So we're going to play a 1% slider for every ring from min. So here, 10 rings from min, playing 10% slider plus 10% elevation. We adjust our rings. Ball guide just going to the front of the cup because we do have tailwind and we don't want to come in too hot. And we're going to hit perfect. Very good chance of albatross here. If you do obviously want to go with a bigger ball to try and get to green, you can. But I do think the thorn has a very good chance of dropping, which we do there for a very nice albatross on hole 3. Now it gets a little bit tricky for free to play, but only really on hole 4. And this is a difficult shot with the Navigator and the Rocket. We have to use power 1 ball, otherwise we will go in between clubs. Aim at centre of the pad, 8 backspin, 1 bar side spin to the left. The adjustment here, which is awkward because of the bunker, is mid plus 5. And I'm looking to do a very small pull angle of 12.01. Here I do too much pull angle, so we are going to be short. And we're going with a little bit of left curl as well. Unfortunately, do hit a minor great ball, but still going to be fine. But like I said, this is a difficult hole for free to play. If you do have a wind 5 ball and you're happy to spend it, then I would really go with that. Have a practice token as well. Not really threatening the pin, but I'm just happy to get the birdie on hole 4. Hole number 5, set up Thor's hammer for the ball guide. red ring touching the rough on the right at +1 yards. Then we're going to add 1 bar top spin, 1.5 bars side spin to the right. Adjustment here, medium distance, 20% elevation, mid +20, and then we are going to take our shot. Bear in mind, great balls to the right will risk the rough on the right due to the wind direction that we do have. Thankfully here we do hit perfect, and this one comes in very nicely. We just want to approach the bottom of the fairway. Anywhere around here, just those tips of those shadows, can be absolutely fine. Second shot here, do make an error, but I will advise you what to do. Go with the wood club with the biggest amount top spin. So the big dog, Cataclysm, or the Horizon. Max top spin, aim at the centre of the green. Now here I do over adjust this shot quite a lot, and you are going to see we do clip the rough on the other side. However, I did actually manage to save the eagle. If you do adjust into overpower, obviously apply the overpower as well. The adjustment I would recommend, rather than what I do here, is medium distance +5%. Mid +5 should be absolutely fine. Apply overpower, whatever you adjust in. Obviously you saw we bounced very near the rough on the left and did clip the rough, but still, without clipping the rough, you'll be absolutely fine to get the eagle. Hole number 6, Thor's Hammer, once again for the top spin. Go with as much top spin as you have, half a bar side spin to the right, setting up at max with the Kingmaker, clear ring touching the rough on the left. So max top spin, half a bar side spin to the right. Then we are going to adjust this one, max distance +15% elevation. Max +15 on this one, and that is because the wind otherwise will push us very close or near the rough on the left hand side. Once we're done, push back up to max. Only going to be 1 or 2 yards left that you can push up, but then we do hit perfect. Again, beware, great ball to the left or the right may well risk the rough, as the fairway is very narrow. As you can see, just on left to centre, but it does roll out very nicely. Second shot, very good chance of an eagle here with the tweak that I'm going to give you based on my first look. Counting up rings from min with the thorn, again, no spin. So the number of rings we are, to get the ball guide to the hole, played 1% slider per ring. So if you pushed up 14 rings, play 14% slider. Here I use -5 elevation, however this is under adjusted. We need, I think, to play 0 elevation. And you'll see why here. We do give this one a perfect ball, but it is slightly under adjusted. So I do believe with the tweak I've suggested here, you will drop this one very nicely for an eagle. No spin shot, but just look at that, just missing on the left hand side. Hole number 7, now I'm going to play with the rock. This is a difficult hole, to be honest, in all divisions. Half a bar of backspin is what I'm doing here. Red ring touching the bunker and also the rough on the right. So just half a bar of backspin. Then the adjustment here, which is awkward because of the slope, medium distance, 10% elevation. Medium distance +10. Adjust as accurately as you can. It will equate to approximately 1-on-1 +0.1. Hit perfect, and this one does bounce, and we are fairly close to the green. Not going to drop this one, but it's not bad, and I do think with a tweak or two here, very good chance of dropping this one for a hole in one with a Kingmaker. Hole number 8, nasty wind angle on this one. Max top spin, 2.5 bars side spin to the left. So max top spin, 2.5 left spin. And we're going to have the red ring touching the rough at +1 yards. So red ring at +1. Adjust max +10 and look at how much overpower that we need to use. About 2 rings there does take us into overpower, so if we adjust into overpower, we're going to apply that exact amount. No curl, just aim to hit perfect. I do believe great left and a minor great right will be fine, because you've got plenty of fairway to aim at, but obviously we do want to try and hit perfect to get maximum distance on the shot. Finding centre fairway there, which is absolutely fine. Drive distance anywhere around 350 is going to be good. Second shot, playing with the Grizzly. Obviously if you've got the B52 you can use that as well. Estimating club distance as best as possible. I did do a rough check here which was at +6 if you want to use that as a reference. But then we're going to apply some backspin, and we're going to aim with the ball guide just going through the hole. So it's going to be between 2 and 2.5 bars of backspin. Here I play this one 60% slider, 0 elevation, however this is under adjusted. So I would recommend to you, with a rough check of +6 with the Grizzly level 9, that you play 70% on the slider. That would be the recommendation here. We do hit perfect. No need for any pull angle, just going for a straight pull. We just through the bunker and out, but just missing to the left side, but very, very nice speed on hole number 8. And finally, onto hole 9. I'm going to use a berserker here, just to remove any doubt of getting over there and needing max OP. Obviously, if you do have a luminary, then by all means use that one as well. Apply spin and then stretch out. 3 bars top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left. See the second bounce just over the rough. Now we can see we will need to do some pushing up here to make sure we are going to clear. Then we are going to adjust max +15. So that's maximum distance, 15% elevation. And once we are done, we are going to push up to max, which is obviously going to take away some of the overpower that we need. Again, bear in mind you will have wind angle and wind strength variance. 2 rings of overpower and a little bit of curl to the left is what I go with here. Maybe didn't need that much curl. I did play it a second time, went without curl and was still absolutely fine. So maybe just half a wall left curl would be best. Second shot, I'm going to show you here the sniper, but I would really recommend you go with the Guardian instead if you've got it in good level. Just play with max backspin that you have. Here I do go with the sniper, and it is fine. Obviously the Guardian would park the ball up much nicer. Here I would recommend you play true club distance plus 20% elevation. Make sure you do push up, otherwise you will not have room to adjust and you will hit the Grizzly instead. So here I played mid +10, but really, to be honest, true distance of club with 20% elevation would be better in my opinion. Go with some curl to the right, and this will obviously help bring the ball in very, very nicely. As I said, a little bit long there, so the Guardian will be better, but still secured the eagle. Thank you for watching, and good luck. Bye for now.